So, you may have been wondering where I've been. It's very hard to explain, actually. So, my computer just randomly decided that Minecraft was not a game that it wanted to play. Pretty much, I would get this crazy anti-aliasing. Uh, or, eh, however you want to say it. I think it's called anti-aliasing. What is it? Anti-aliasing. Okay, so I was getting aliasing, pretty much. And all it would do is cause crazy graphical errors. And if I have the aliasing off, which I'm not going to do, it would just be really nasty looking and it was unplayable. It still is unplayable to a certain extent. I don't know why that is, but I'm trying to clear my SSD out, and as I've been doing that, it's been getting better and better. So I have a feeling that it's just a little too crowded on my SSD, which doesn't make much sense, but it kind of does at the same time. Okay, so where does that bring up? Oh, pigman. I'm sorry, I want to kill this guy. Oh, what? Oh, that's neat. I didn't know they did that. Okay, so where does that bring us? Besides loud music that's overwhelming, and I don't like Minecraft music at all anymore. Okay, that brings us to pretty much Season 2. It's gonna be the same world, it's gonna be the same everything, but we have a new everything, really. I'm not sure if you saw the GPS setup. I don't think you've seen my world this large. You've definitely never seen pollution before in this world. That is a new mod. There's actually a bunch of new mods. I'm not going to get into all of them. You'll pretty much just discover them over the time that I play this world again. Uh, Also, some interesting stuff. Uh, whatever it is over here causes grass to grow and flowers and all that. I think it's biogas. Might be the pollution, the sulfur and CO2. Not really sure. But that brings us to another thing. We are ditching all of this. Every single bit of this. Don't need it. We are not continuing this setup. And I know I created a huge setup in creative, pretty much, or a huge idea, I should say. We're not doing this anymore. It's too damaging to the world. So, as time goes on from till the next video, I will be creating in creative mode. I will be creating a green method of creating power. And I'm saying, oh, solar panels. No, they're kind of boring. You just be crafting a ton of these and placing them all down in a giant array. And that is not interesting at all. I want something interesting, and I want something that has zero emissions in terms of does not create any pollution. So this will not be created by our next... oh my god, I forgot that you can move these around. It's so funny to me. So the next way we get power is not going to be... Sorry. It's not going to be creating pollution. I'm going to stop doing that because it's distracting me and I can't speak while I'm distracted. I will say, though, that this is going to be a very short episode. As you see, obviously, this is a short episode. It should be under 5 minutes or so. Or even 4. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes. But that is kind of how the world is going. I didn't do too much. I pretty much just created the city. I think I did this in the last video. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I did. Let's say I didn't. So that is a GPS station. That is actually completely unusable and completely useless. This city is still going to be very usable, but I don't really like the design I have for it. It's a little too boring. So along the line, I'm going to expand it. Obviously very large. I want this a huge city. Huge city, giant skyscrapers, giant factories. And the next thing is probably going to be this over here is going to be one giant factory. Not sure what it's going to produce. Oh, and I get sometimes some crazy spikes if I go all the way up into the air and drop down. That is going to be a factory that might at first have a few emissions, but over time we might be able to drop it down to nothing, because I don't want any of this. But that is pretty much the end of the video. I though some people have asking where the series has gone and where have I gone, the answer is really nowhere in terms of it's not like I died or anything. I know no one was worried about that, but just answering the question of where I've been. I've been trying to revive this series like for many months, and I have finally done it. The series is definitely back. I will definitely be creating as many videos as I can, but I want quality over quantity. So it might be like once a month, once every 2 weeks, maybe once a week. Don't I don't make any promises, but this would definitely be some kind of educational series overall. Oh, that's nice. I don't know where that came from. Pretty much my goal in mind is I want to show how to do more things in computer craft in IC2 and combine the two. Because that was definitely a main interest in creating the series, and I never really went about it, but I showed how to make some good power, pretty cheap power early on, but I want more. There's so much more I want out of the series. So, till next video, I will see you guys later, and in that video, we're going to be devising a system to create green power, as well as we are going to start the production towards creating green power. I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.